story you are about to hear is true. Only the names have been changed. Only the names.
YouTube, what is going on? It's your boy NEXX Next Level, man. I am back at it again. With a video for all my content creators who happen to be targeted individuals. Just want to give you a little information on something that we all go through. Okay, so you're uploading videos, you're telling your story, you sharing your experiences about what you've been going through, what's been going on with you, how long it's been happening. You got perps over here, this one betrayed you, this is happening, at work, it's happening at this store. Okay, so you keep uploading. And me, I'm fairly new, because I just started uploading and telling my story, I would say in November 2017. But you're doing it, you're getting it going. You get a subscriber here, you get a subscriber there. You get a few views here, you get a few views there, and you look at your subscriber count, it's building, but then it goes down and it's up and down, and you're looking and you're like, man, something ain't right. Something's going on. You just have that intuition. You know something is not right. More people is looking at your videos than what YouTube is giving you the account for. It's been something going on. I'm not sure if anybody is familiar with the term, but us targeted individuals, us TIs, we get shadow banned, okay? Now, YouTube, not even just YouTube, all social media platforms, they implement this to, whatever content creators, but we, especially the TIs, we definitely get shadow banned, okay? If you guys don't know what shadow banning is, take a look at these clips and I'll be back to elaborate and finish this one off.
Right? Yeah, this is pretty serious, and what they're gonna be doing is they're gonna be shadow banning people, and it's not gonna be good, guys. Google will begin enforcing tougher standards on videos that could be deemed objectionable but are not illegal in the coming weeks. The company said that YouTube videos flagged as inappropriate that contain controversial religious or supremacist content but that do not breach the company's policies on hate speech or violent extremism will be placed in a limited state. Limited state. Essentially, it's going to be in purgatory, what we call shadow banning. Now, Twitter and Facebook and other platforms have already been practicing shadow banning. You're basically screaming into the void, you're typing stuff, and then you're wondering, how come my stuff isn't getting any traffic? How come nobody's liking my tweets or my post or whatever it is? And then it's because of that, essentially, because you've been placed in purgatory. And now YouTube wants to implement that because because these companies want a safer YouTube, and YouTube also wants a safer YouTube because moving forward they want to maximize their profits, and this is the best way to do it, because then people like the Wall Street Journal that are trying to write hit pieces and trying to take down some of the new media, they won't have to worry about that anymore because all that stuff has been scrubbed off of the platform. And it's just like, god damn, man. It was one thing to just demonetize people, to try to get people to stop talking, but obviously people can keep talking and going on other platforms for monetary gains, like say Patreon or something. But this is totally different. This is just shadow banning things that are just not even against the terms of service, that aren't even technically considered hate speech. It's just things that are unfavorable. Essentially, it's unfavorable, and it's like this is pretty bad. Now, I'm not going to jump the gun, because it hasn't been implemented yet. In the coming weeks, it says. But just hearing what they're saying and what we've seen happen with the adpocalypse and other stuff, how people have been just completely destroyed monetarily, yeah, this can be extremely bad. So I would say people look out for this stuff. If you see this type of stuff happening, definitely let it be known. And I think the only way we can really combat this is by I don't even know. Honestly, I was going to say if everybody kind of rallies together, but You know, other people have suggested going onto other platforms, and I know that sounds just terrible. It sounds like such a, oh, it's almost like starting over. And, you know, with things like, say, Vimeo or VidMe or Mind or something like that. But at this point, yeah, maybe you also do want to give that a try. Maybe you actually do want to give that a try.
Subscribers pointed out something weird and interesting to me, that if I go to YouTube and in the search bar I type V, my channel doesn't pop up. Which is quite weird, because it used to pop up. But now I guess it's hidden under the results. Now, if you type VBLM, then you do get me. So I guess I'm shadow banned by YouTube, or what the fuck? I mean, this would probably explain the fact that I've been stagnating in subscribers for a while. But let's see.
Now, obviously, I mentioned
Google.
YouTube in the other video, but now YouTube has started taking down multiple channels and demonetizing countless videos that have anything to do with conspiracy theories, alien theories, and again, political type content. This has all taken place over just the last couple days, and it seems as though they are specifically targeting alternative media in general, not just a specific type of content, but just all alternative media. One of the biggest pages that I've seen quite a few people mentioning actually is the C-SETI YouTube page, which had about 60,000 subscribers at the time that it was taken down. But the most recent channel that's been affected is We Are Change. It's run by a guy named Luke Rudkowski, and at the time that a lot of his videos were demonetized, he had about 400,000 subscribers and was getting about 20 to 50,000 views per video. Now, all of this supposedly ties back into the ISIS videos that had been previously posted to YouTube a few months back by people that were trying to recruit new members to ISIS. And obviously this was a huge issue for YouTube's advertisers, but this hasn't entirely been confirmed that it's affiliated with this. Now, the thing that really gets to me is that banned extremist content makes perfect sense, and banning any sort of content that promotes violence, such as the ISIS videos, that makes sense. But banning a video or an entire channel based on someone's opinion makes no sense at all. These videos are doing nothing but promoting free and critical thinking, and Google and YouTube are now both censoring and deleting those thoughts. It's disturbing to see because such a huge number of people use these websites as their main source of news and information. Again, as I mentioned in the other video, Google is the #1 search engine, and YouTube is #2. It really brings the entire future of alternative media into question, and at the moment, it's not looking great.
The reason I'm talking about this tonight is my channel, which I've had for several years, and most of you never knew about, has been shadow banned. Now, shadow banning simply is where you don't know you're banned. You don't know YouTube has taken action against you beyond what it states it's going to do in its terms of service and other places on the website. It didn't matter how many views I got or how many subscribers I got, unmonetizable would have been taken away from me. But when I posted the video, I noticed something a little strange. No matter what I did, if I'm in Google or if I'm in YouTube and I'm searching, I could not find my channel. You could search for Sofane. You find lots of videos from Poison the Well and from other people talking about me or talking about us, but page after page, you could go back and back and back, never find the Sofane channel, even though the Sofane channel is optimized for my name. The channel name is Sofane. The description has Sofane. The videos say Sofane in them. Nowhere. You could take the exact title of that video, search for it in YouTube, it wouldn't show up. It was not going to make it in the suggested box. It's not going to be searchable. It just doesn't exist. But to me, as a creator, I see my subscribers coming and viewing it and interacting. And if I hadn't have decided to dig a little deeper, I would never have known. It was really that unmonetizable bit that made me search for it at all, because I'm trying to make a decision. Do I want to monetize this in the future? What if it gets more people? And maybe that's worthwhile. I want to take that monetization and put it into Poison the Well. But I knew that was not going to be possible there. And I battled a little bit like, so what? This is just a channel where I can post some opinions and talk about some things. So what if I don't make any money? But then again, the ultimate goal of being on YouTube is so Poison the Well can succeed. I care about that channel, and we spend a lot of money on it. Actually, Pat and I were kind of totaling up expenses this week, and we're flabbergasted at how much money we had spent on the channel. So helping to monetize Poison the Well is certainly worth it to me, and so if there's a few shekels that could be squeezed out of my, rants, then why the hell not? The thing is, I didn't want to go ahead and commit to a channel that could never be monetized because, well, there's not a point. But when I started doing these searches and started really trying to find my content the way a normal user would, not having a direct link,
concern about
done.
quote extremist content is they've partnered up with jokes of the internet, the Anti-Defamation League, who have literally classified Pepe the Frog as a hate speech image, as a racist image. So if it doesn't take a genius to connect the dots, if you have some crazy organization who thinks a cartoon frog is extremist, well, what about somebody making a video expressing some religious ideas that are totally accepted, or some more conservative ideas, or a comedy or satire, a joke somebody's not in on? It creates a environment of unknowing, and YouTube has historically been terrible at communicating with its content creators, which it treats just like basically tools to feed the machine. It doesn't really give us any clear definition on what is going to be, quote, hate speech, or things that would be behind some sort of shadow ban. Now, I don't think it's quite the adpocalypse level issue. I've worked with Google for 14 years advertising, and I have very high level people there. Not, well, humble brag, I guess, but the point is to say everything they've ever done has always been beta tested and live tested. So odds are your people spouting on about crazy censorship like Alex Jones or Paul Joseph Watson, these guys, I mean, I know they're playing characters, but they're not, you're probably already seeing the impact, right? They've probably been testing this over months and months. It still gives me pause. It still gives me concern as a YouTuber, and gives me a lot of concern for my fellow YouTubers who do this to make a living, that when YouTube starts enforcing shadow bans and Patreon starts enforcing political ideologies, what's left for the video creator?
Things ain't always what they seem, okay? All the real TIs, man, we go through this. Unfortunately, you are being shadow banned here on YouTube, and I don't know any other platforms or any other social media outlets that y'all might use, but it's happened to me. Like, I'm fully aware of it. And then you see, these people out here false flagging. They're not really who they say they are. They're not really TIs. They're giving out false information. You say they sub counts just going up and up and up, and you see the counts on their videos just going up and up and up and up, and just how we get shadow banned is something that they do with those disinformation agents. Like they get catapulted to the forefront of this whole situation. Like, they get views that they don't even get views. They got bots working. Like, they got everything pushing these guys. They want you guys to see that. They don't want you to know the truth. But yeah, man, if you are TI and you are putting your story out there, you get my respect 100 times, 100-fold, man. Like, and just know, just be advised that if this happens to you, don't be discouraged, man. Keep telling your story. Keep keeping on, man. No matter what happens, there's definitely an injustice happening to all targeted individuals around the world. But the shadow banning thing is real, and that we have definitely been affected. So if you are TI, you putting out videos, and you're wondering why your count is not where it should be, or why your subscribers keep going up and down, and why, this shadow banning, man. They doing it to regular content creators. They doing it. They are definitely hitting us with this. We're targeted. And blessed at the same time. So you know what? If you can relate, slap a like on this video. Leave a comment below if you notice that happening on your channel. If you notice, things ain't been moving accordingly how they supposed to, you probably being shadow banned. It's your boy Next Level. I will be back with some more insight and info. Godspeed, man. God bless everybody, man. We love you.